details.
Yes. So why doesn't Anju just present it right now?
Yeah.
And we
That's
will
good.
take a call कि क्या करना है.
Okay, ma'am.
Mangalore में ठंड होता है. You are in a shawl.
No, I'm supposed to be like.
कलकत्ता में थोड़ा बहुत है. Not that much.
Okay. So this is regarding, I think this comes as level 1 and level 2. So Ascend is our animal training lab, what we have in Enopoya. It's a deemed university which has got this animal lab, which has got large animal as well as cadaver. But cadaver we are not using as of now. There are 8 cadavers there, but we're not using it. Animal is large animal, that is the pig is the one which we are using. So if at all this it is, we are planning to schedule it on February 2nd and 3rd, 2024, which will be a first robotic training along with the AGRS Association.
So 1 minute before we start, should we have a joint association with your university? What is everybody's take on it? Because this cannot be with Surge.
Will there be a MOU required for that, ma'am?
That's what I'm asking. Okay, go ahead and tell us what you have thought about the 2 days program. Go ahead.
It is a medical university in itself. Enopoya is a deemed.
Yeah, it's a deemed university. Yeah, it's a deemed university. It's a private university.
Okay. If it works properly, then there is no harm in it.
Even I feel so. Yeah.
Yeah, a university certification, but they will have to agree for that. The university will have to agree for that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And
Okay.
an MOU will be required, na, ma'am?
Huh?
MOU will be required, na, between
Of course,
AGRS and the university.
Yeah. So anyway, Anjum, बताओ आप program कैसे बनाए हो?
Okay. So my plan is to have it on a 2 days program where we'll be taking 8 candidates, 4 candidates on the day 1 and another 2 candidates on the second day. So the first day, it will start in the afternoon session. The next day, it will be the morning session. So let me start with the day 1, that is the afternoon session. At 12:30, we'll be having a facility tour in the campus. Followed by 1 o'clock, they'll be coming after half an hour. At 1 o'clock, they'll be reaching the lab, which is in the university itself, the medical college building, the anatomy building. We have got 3 buildings, that is a university building, the pre-medical building, preclinical building, as well as the medical college building, the clinics, where the clinics and the OT is set up. Now in the preclinical, paraclinical block is the Ascend lab in the -2. So 1 o'clock we'll be having a small pre-test and same questionnaire will be given at the end as a post-test. At 1:15 for about an hour, we'll have the robotic introduction, that is the overview of the complete robotic, the robotic docking and the placement. The X is there at present. For the next 6 months, the X is placed, both X as well as SI is there in the Ascend lab. So this 1 hour session will be by the Anand Sharma, the intuitive guy who gives this console certification as of now in India. So he'll be giving 1 hour talk, that is 1:15 to 2:15. Around 2:30, as we can see, the candidate 1 and 2 will be having dry exercises in SI. So the SI will be having the dry exercises as well as simulation for 45 minutes. 5 minutes, that you go from 2:30 to 4 o'clock. And the same candidates will be sent to the opposite lab, that is the animal lab, which has got X system. This is SI and this is the X system from 4:30 to 5 o'clock. That is roughly about 45 minutes each for the candidate. Whereas the other candidate will be observing, whereas the other candidate will be having hands-on in the animal for 45 minutes. See, one candidate gets bilateral salpinge oophorectomy, the rest of the hysterectomy will be given to the other candidates. So this will spread from 2:30 to 5:30. So when the candidate 1 and 2 will be 4 to 5:30, that timings, the candidate 3 and 4 will be having the same thing in the opposite lab, that is SI, observation as well as hands-on. It's clear?
Yeah, it is
So
clear.
Candidate 1 and 2 is in.
I'm wondering, why are we starting at 12:30?
So we can start at 1 o'clock, ma'am, because
No.
since it's so that's why. Otherwise, 1 o'clock.
So how
you
long
want to start at the early?
Okay, how long normally do they keep the animal in the lab?
For about 6 hours.
6 hours. So that is why you're starting at 2:30 and 5:30 you'll finish.
Yeah, but even if you want to start that morning, because I was thinking of like having a half day, otherwise it will spread to one full day. Even for the person who is coming also.
मतलब what I'm trying to say is कि 1.5 hours अगर say candidate 1 and 2 get it on the animal, so they get hardly 45 minutes each.
Okay. Yeah, they get only 45 minutes each.
Yeah, तो ये वो अभी new candidates रहेंगे ना, उनको जब तक वो लोग they'll get a hang of it, they will not be able to do any tissue work. So I was thinking at least each candidate should be able to have 1 hour on the animal. Can we increase it a little bit?
1 hour, 50 minutes, another half
मतलब
an
1
hour.
hour means
Yeah.
that means you'll have to keep the animal for 8 hours.
We'll
for,
have to
for 4
extend it,
hours.
Yeah, that is 6:30. That is fine, ma'am. Up to 6 hours is totally fine.
What do you say?
Can I
go
say
ahead.
something?
Yes, please.
There are two consoles, right?
Yeah.
One is an SI and one is a X.
X, yes. X.
One is a SI and one is a X,
X,
right?
exactly.
So you have two consoles. So I believe you should we can spread out the day. Okay. So see, candidate 3 and 4 are doing animal even before doing dry exercises. So I
Yes,
believe in the morning we can use both the consoles to give them the dry exercises, and in the second half they can get more time on the animal. Are you getting my point? See,
Yes.
for candidate 3 and 4, they are doing animal lab before dry exercises. So पहले अगर सुबह हम लोग dry exercise, for that you don't need the animal,
Yes.
right? In the morning, they do the dry exercises, lunch, and then they go to the wet lab. That time the animal will be available.
Wet lab. What about the other 3 candidates? They'll be standing and observing, is it? So this is basically
No.
to keep everyone
Achha,
occupied.
this is one animal, right?
This is only one animal, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I get your point.
So basically,
Okay.
basically one animal, 4 candidates will be working on.
So, what is the exercise you have decided for candidate 3 and 4?
So
Candidate
that's
1 is doing self-oophorectomy, candidate 2 is doing hysterectomy.
yeah.
Gynecological, everything is done. Then what are the organs the candidate 3 and 4 are going to work on?
Then we'll have to give suturing exercise either that way, or we have to split it like one unilateral self-oophorectomy, one candidate, then give suturing a little bit. Then again, next candidate, like one unilateral self-oophorectomy, give a suturing, like cut the bladder.
Exactly. So
or
divide
bubble.
also hysterectomy into 2 parts, right side, left side.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
2 sides salpingo-oophorectomy, 2 sides hysterectomy.
Yeah.
Plus you do suturing,
And
peritonectomy.
suturing, walking the bowel.
Yes.
Some dissection.
Yes. So I think that will be better, but you are right, because we have only
itself
one
will take
animal.
a long time because they're new candidates, like in the sense, like the newcomers, no. So suturing itself, I think it will take some time, no. If you're giving them 1 hour each, I'll make this 45 minutes into 1 hour. So this will end at 6 o'clock, but I think if it's late also, it's no problem. Why the whole idea of starting the afternoon is because it will cut down our cost also, because you have the room part of it, no, we'll be providing them accommodation. There is one more thing, I think, and as well as for the faculty to come. So if they come, like they can go back the next day. If they're starting early morning, then they might have to
How
come
far
back
is the nearest airport?
from the campus. It is about an hour and a half.
Okay,
It
so
is not
if we
easy.
wrap up early, all the people can leave that afternoon to their flights. है ना? If we end up late,
Only
No,
if
I
we end
think
up
this is not a bad idea to start a little late. Very good.
Mhm.
Only thing is, I feel each candidate should be able to have 1 hour on the animal. And दूसरा
Okay.
evening timings we can
एक
push 6,
तो
7.
तुमने बोला ना कि कैंडिडेट 3, 4 जो है वो एनिमल लैब पहले कर लेंगे. See,
Yes.
this offered to only those people who have done our level 1.
Yes. Because my vet guy,
Okay.
he did this
Yeah.
vet guy.
So
He had a
हमारे पास अगर आप लेवल 1 किए हुए हैं तभी इसका एक्सेस है आपको. So जो लेवल 1 किया वो तो आके सिमुलेटर पे काम करके गया है.
Okay.
And
ठीक है.
before I forget, actually ये agenda में नहीं है, but before I forget, let me just tell the people who are available with us right now. भाई ये स्टॉर जो स्टॉर्स बोल रहे हैं वो कपूर साहब के पास से मैसेज आया पैसे के लिए। अब
हाँ, आई वॉज वेटिंग फॉर दिस।
तो मैं बताती हूँ
क्या
तुम्हें,
बोल रहे हैं?
वो तो मुझे बिल भेज दिए थे 25,000 पर स्टूडेंट। तो मैं
बाप
बोली
रे।
25,000 तो हम ही ले रहे हैं पर स्टूडेंट, हम आपको कहाँ से देंगे।
हम्म हम्म
मैंने कहा 10-20% बोलिए फी का तो हम देते हैं। तो राइट नाउ
हम्म
इज 20%, तो दैट मीन्स 5,000 पर कैंडिडेट वी हैव टू पे हिम।
नो प्रॉब्लम।
AJRS से चेक दे देती हूँ उनको। अगर
बिल्कुल मैम,
इसी
10 भी
अमाउंट
मांग लेते तो करना पड़ता।
हाँ,
उपाय नहीं।
इसी अमाउंट पे अगर वो लोग रेडी हैं एक आध और करने के लिए, तो देन February एंड नेक्स्ट अप्रैल में वी कैन प्लान। बट सी यू हैव टू
फरवरी में तो
अंडरस्टैंड,
प्लान है मैडम, लोग ने रजिस्टर कर भी लिया है।
बट अरुणवा लेवल 2 में भी हमको यही सिमुलेटर चाहिए।
यही चाहिए, पर लेवल 2 में हमको और फीस इज मोर, सो दे विल गेट मोर।
दे विल गेट मोर, हाँ ठीक है। तो
और फीस इज मोर, सो दे विल गेट
फीस
मोर।
कितना है हमारा लेवल 2 का?
50। सो वी कैन ऑफर देम अप टू मे बी, इनिशियली हम लोग 15-20 तक जा सकते हैं कि 20,000 आप रख लो पर
नहीं
कैंडिडेट।
हाँ 20% में 20% पे एग्री कराती हूँ।
20%
बट इसी
इज 10,000
लॉन्ग
है।
रन में ना बड़ा मुश्किल है, क्योंकि उनका सिमुलेटर घूमता रहता है कॉन्फ्रेंस टू कॉन्फ्रेंस। आई डोंट नो हाउ वी विल कंटिन्यू विद दिस।
खरीदना तो हमको पड़ेगा एक ना एक स्टेज में जाके। We should rather initially few 1, 2, 3 years, we should keep all the money, whatever we are extracting from this training program, towards that in a separate place. And we should definitely try to get a CSR. CSR के बगैर होगा नहीं मैडम. You have to approach corporates, big corporates, car manufacturers, because this is totally academic.
ठीक है
वो
ठीक है,
approach
दैट इज
करना.
लेट अस नॉट डाइग्रेस फ्रॉम व्हाट अंजुम इज ट्राइंग टू से। चलो सोचेंगे।
And Anjum, go back to the last slide again. Can we do it like that when after the lectures are over, when candidate one is doing? Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, fine. Okay, got
Is
it.
that they are
It's just
swapping
crisscross. Okay. हाँ.
crisscross, that's all. Where candidate one
मतलब मैं बोल
and
रहा
then
था.
3 and 4 will come, that's all.
सो यू मेक इट 2 hours तो एनिमल का पार्ट जरूर कर दो।
Yeah, for
मतलब
sure.
दैट मींस मे बी 2
Even
hours
if
2
you are
hours करना
extending
पड़ेगा।
a little longer, no, it's
Hmm.
fine. Like 7:30 also, it's fine. Even if you want to extend, because it's in-house, no.
So,
If with this
Next
program, they
time,
can come in the morning also. Someone can go that morning also.
Yeah, if they
And
want,
reach
so
they
by
can
ma'am,
2:30.
come.
we'll have only 4 candidates.
in one day,
No, we
yes,
have
because there is only
1
one
day.
animal.
Okay.
और नेक्स्ट डे 4 को कर देंगे।
अच्छा, 2 days simultaneously.
Yeah.
हाँ
So
हाँ,
same thing will be
4
starting,
के
but
लिए
next day morning
too
will
much
be
effort हो
starting.
जाएगा एक बार में।
So the training is for 8 candidates spread
Yes.
over 2 days.
2
Yes.
days.
Yes.
Exactly.
And each candidate may not come for should not come for 2 days. They come on the day they are allotted.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's from what I can understand, it's similar to the training that Amrita gives. That
Yes,
Amrita
it's
was
a
giving.
It's exactly the
TR100.
same.
Okay, right. It's
TR100.
exactly.
TR100. TR100.
Okay. And this is a part of what we have started, the one that we started in during AGRS conference, AGRS SERGs. No, this is different.
This
No,
is
this is
nothing
different.
with Surge.
This is, ma'am, sorry?
This is not associated with Surge. This
Okay,
we can
so
try and associate with Anjum's University.
so ma'am, just for my this thing clarification, now
Correct.
if suppose a student has done the first level 1 and level 2, okay, ma'am, so after level 1 and level 2, can they come and do this lab training? Because
Anybody can come, but not without at least level 1 training.
Level
Without
1.
without being our
So-
level 1 candidate, you are not accessible to this training.
So, ma'am, now suppose, let's say, okay, somebody has done the level 1 and level 2 training, and then they come and they do this training, and then it'll be a replication of what Intuitive had proposed for
Yes,
us when we
but then
started,
this comes with
and
a
they
rider.
need a proctor.
Yes, but this
Okay.
comes with a rider. That means you cannot put that this is console training by Intuitive. They said कि हम आपको सिस्टम दे दे रहे हैं फ्री में करने के लिए, लेकिन you cannot put it कि Intuitive ने ये ट्रेनिंग कराई है।
ठीक है मैम, तो फिर मान लीजिए वो कैंडिडेट ने ये ट्रेनिंग लिया है और लेवल 1 और लेवल 2 ट्रेनिंग सर्ग्स वाला लिया है, तो उसके बाद क्या वो कैंडिडेट एक प्रॉक्टर मतलब विद अ प्रॉक्टर डूइंग 1 or 2 or 3 cases they can start their robotic journey?
या देखिए, whoever trains in India, sorry to cut in, जो ये लोग जो बाकी लोग जो ट्रेन कर रहे हैं, okay, so they do not say or justify anything that okay मैंने आपको इतना दूर ट्रेन कर दिया है, मैंने आपको फॉक्सी कोर्स करवा दिया है, आप जाके कल से लैब करना चालू कीजिए.
हाँ.
So anyways, getting or sitting on the console is absolutely a rider of the local administration. आपका आपके हॉस्पिटल के कंसोल पे बैठेंगे या नहीं बैठेंगे वो आपका अस्पताल डिसाइड करेगा. The hospital feels this is good enough to go ahead, why not?
Okay. This is actually okay. So at the end of it, we have to write that this certificate is valid secondary to the hospital credentialing board. Something like that.
कुछ
No,
नहीं
so we
लिखना
can say
मैडम.
that this
नहीं,
hospital
ma'am.
certificate gives is credentialing this particular user as having understood and learned robotic system. Now, whether he on this basis he'll be allowed or not, that is we need not mention anything about it.
Absolutely, I believe it is better to omit than to commit.
Because
We
ma'am,
can just
there
say
are a
that we
few
have
people.
credentialed so and so many hours spent on robotic training, and the patient is proficient in using the robot
Console.
successfully. Console, बस इतना. अब उसके आगे तुमको अलाउड है नहीं अलाउड है, तुम
You
प्रोसीजर
can't
कर
use the
सकते हो
word
नहीं कर सकते हो,
proficient.
that how we can say.
Proficient.
Ma'am,
ठीक है. Anyway, we need to devise some technological. Actually, एक काम करो अंजुम, तुम ही सोचो इसको ठीक से, और एक सर्टिफिकेट में क्या लिखना करके एक मेल में भेजो. Let everybody make a comment on it. ठीक है. Certificates will come in the end.
मैम
डॉक्टर अंजुम,
मतलब
इसके बारे में
I was thinking we should also put a clause just like how last time we are discussing that this one that this is not equivalent to the console certificate. That one clause.
but ma'am, this is equivalent to the
कंसोल
training ना.
सर्टिफिकेशन
If
आप कुछ लिखो ही ना मैडम.
अगर पार्ट 1 और पार्ट 2 किया है, लेवल 1 लेवल 2 ट्रेनिंग लिया है, उसके बाद ये किया है, so I think the candidate with the
Hey,
proctor
but
can
Anupma,
start.
one minute,
Yes,
one minute.
ma'am.
Anupma,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
of them not be after level 2. अभी हम फरवरी में कर रहे हैं तो सारे तो level 1 वाले ही आएंगे ना अभी तो.
नहीं नहीं मैम, मैं इसलिए कह रही हूँ ना, there is a reason why I'm saying it, because there are a few people I know who are wanting these certificates so that when the intuitive people or whoever it is brings their robot into their hospital, they claim with one of these certificates that see, I have a robot made training ka certificate, so you should send you should permit me to start my robotic whatever
That's good.
cases.
That's good.
नहीं, बट सिर्फ लेवल 1 या लेवल 2 किया हो और उसके बाद उन्होंने ये किया हो, तो
मैडम
will they be
आपने चाहे
permitted or
जो भी
should they be permitted?
आपने चाहे जो भी किया हो, whichever company's robot you are getting, they will ultimately train them on their console before they allow them to start operating. So this will give them an added advantage कि भैया I am future ready, I am already
Yes.
ready with this, so I am naturally the should be your best selection in all of the candidates who are in your hospital. I have kept
Yes,
myself
okay.
prepared. That's it.
I have Monica in mind. That is why I'm saying, Monica.
Yeah, absolutely. There are lots
So
many.
I
there are
have
lots
her
of
in
same
mind.
questions.
So I was just thinking that, if she gets the level 2 also and then
Yeah.
comes in for this program, she can start her doing her cases in Odisha.
Absolutely. With the dearth of training facilities and the number of rising robots, you never know. Intuitive में after some time, certify that ये program आप करके आ गए तो okay, you can do it. ये हो सकता है.
Because
future.
I feel this is a very good way, matlab, really commendable. After level 1 and level 2, you get this training done, so it is equivalent to what we were given by Intuitive.
Absolutely. Rather, we did not go through level 1, level 2. हमको सीधा
Exactly,
इसमें भेज
that we
दिए.
did in our own hospitals.
Yes.
So I think it's a very good program for the beginners.
Yeah.
Okay, Anju madam,
Almost the
आगे.
same that intuitive people are doing.
Absolutely.
It's a replication of that, yes.
And madam, I believe we should try and increase these to other companies also if possible.
Yeah, but पहले एक तो करें.
हाँ. What Dr. Anjum, what was the version of intuitive on this? वो लोग क्या बोले? एकदम राजी हो गए, खुशी खुशी.
Madam,
नहीं नहीं, इंट्यूटिव वालों से तो मैंने
अच्छा.
बात किया है.
धक्का
I
उधर
spoke
से आया.
only-
नहीं
I
नहीं,
spoke only
इंट्यूटिव वालों से
SN
मैंने बात
madam.
किया है.
Madam,
In general, they did not actually have much objection, except that उनका रोबोट उनके पास भी बहुत बिजी रहता है. तो I said, पहले मुझे एक slot दो. Let us do one program and see. I'm actually doing this with an open mind, and the number of people who have done level 1, 8 लोग तो उसमें तुरंत मिलेंगे करने के लिए.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
ठीक है, तो एक राउंड करके देखते हैं. Only thing is the program what Manjum has decided and जो उसने किया is quite good. Certification is the only little tricky. We have to be careful in the wording that we make there, because intuitive doesn't want their word, their name or their logo. Then we have to be very clear to say
AGRS का logo आ जाएगा ना मैम?
1 minute. हाँ, AGRS दे रहा है ये certificate, लेकिन with this certification, it is advisable to take training of the platform that you are going to operate, or put it this way, that the hospital should give you the credentialing.
Ma'am, this is a very good statement that the platform that you will be having in your hospital or institute.
Yes.
है ना? The platform that will be provided by your hospital or institute. I think that can be the disclaimer.
Yeah, something उसको ठीक से माने
Frame
I think
करना
that's what I'm
होगा.
saying. एक राउंड कोई लिख करके पहले एक ईमेल पे भेजो, एवरीबॉडी का उसमें मैसेज जाता रहेगा ना, तो वी विल फाइन ट्यून. अभी इसको सर्टिफिकेट देने में भी हम लोग ऑलमोस्ट 1 month से ऊपर है. दिस इज ऑन द फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ February. So as far as the spread of this program is concerned, is everybody okay with it, or do we want to change?
Ma'am, I'm very happy to see this program going on the floor.
Next slide, Anjum madam. Next
1
slide.
minute, how much is the cost?
अभी वो
वो
आ
आ रहे
उसी पे आ रहे.
उसी पे आ रहे.
So the thing is, just before moving on to the next slide, I just want to tell that our vet had a problem here. He is like the candidate 3 and 4 coming and sitting in the animal lab, which is not allowed. He has to sit on the dry exercise before getting the animal lab. So I've told that all the candidates will be coming, because that is the thing, I think. Before you getting into the animal lab, they have to undergo dry exercise, then
That's
only
what I've
move on to
said.
the animal. But I've told them they'll be completing level 1 and coming, so that's fine with him. So that is one thing I want to make it clear here.
Okay.
So next, my idea was actually 5:30, but I'll be extending this to 6 o'clock since we are extending this to 2 hours. So at 6 o'clock, we'll be having a video session that will be showing a mastectomy or a myomectomy for about 15 minutes and showing them the steps, like quick steps, like what 15 minutes, and interaction, question and action interaction. After that, we'll be giving the same pre-test questionnaire now again post-test to assess how much they have understood, how much of troubleshooting is needed. Finally, we'll have a feedback and closing remarks and wrap up that particular day. So this is what it looks like, the same, the dry lab, what we all have gone through just before console certification. We have this for dry lab exercises, and this is our N-Site dual console. One will be having simulation, the other one will be doing dry exercises. This is in the one lab. The exactly opposite lab, adjacent lab, we have this X, but they are not allowed to take pictures. So I could not take pictures because the animal program was going on, and we are not allowed to take it in the animal program, which I could not take pictures. So this is the next day, day 2, candidate 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing, pre-test will be there, 9:50 to 10 in 1 hour by Anand Intuitive. A complete overview of the robotic docking, port placement, and all the principles held, then followed by wet lab. Same thing, candidate 6, 5, 6 will be having dry exercise and SI simulation. Later on, it will be swapped on the either sides. I'll make it 2 hours because I think now I have made it only 45 minutes, so it gets over by 1:30. In that case, it will be at 2 o'clock. Any
Sounds good.
suggestions for information?
And the dry lab में तुम बोल रहे हो ना अरुणवा कि उस समय तो see whoever is also interacting with all of them. There's a one-to-one interaction going on there. So like when they go for intuitive, there is no gynecologist available to them. Or
No,
right?
exactly.
वो तो कंपनी वाला कुछ सिखा के भेज देता है. यहाँ
There is no clinician.
एक कोई बैठा रहता है, वो अपना देखता रहता है क्या कर रहे हैं.
Correct.
So इसमें when we are advertising this, no, we should put under guidance of experienced gynae robotic surgeons.
Yes.
Because
that is not available.
Because there, ma'am, there is there can be an engineer, there can be a trained personnel. It's just like, you are doing an OSCE. It's like an OSCE station. So somebody will just be observing you from the back and putting
थोड़ा
those
ही है,
tick, tick,
ज़्यादा
tick, tick
नहीं है।
marks.
True.
So वो different होगा, and if you are being trained by a robotic surgeon, they will probably guide you better.
Can we keep a small exam at the end?
Is that enough pre-test, post-test questionnaire, or you want an exam as such?
Exam like what I had in FSRS. Like
Okay.
you can do you can give artificial vagina. You have to put wall suture, 15 minutes time. Wall suture 15 minutes भी actually नहीं चाहिए, पर नया candidate से 15 minute time. You have to put equidistant sutures, and there should not be any tear through the tissue, and it should be a good, nice suturing of the wall. You can do that, you get the certification. At the end,
A little difficult.
When
suturing
A
giving
little
them
difficult.
the
If you have
vagina.
not practiced.
extra time is there, no?
Okay,
I've
you
put
can
a-
think about it.
I can do wet lab. If you want, I can get a chicken breast or something and they can
Hmm.
suture. We have a endo simulator lab also. We have this also. Anything. We have kept the suturing exercise. So if they want, they can do it in either of the labs. This excess
No.
time.
Doing a exercise and doing a something which is madam, you are muted. And doing a examination is different.
No,
Then
they
you know.
they can do the same suturing for us in the pig intestine.
Okay.
So that is what they had made us do at Intuitive, ma'am. In Amrita, they gave us all these exercises, and then they asked us to suture. They made a cut and they made us suture and all that. So, but that was, I think, after we had undergone the simulation training for quite a few hours in our own center once the robot was installed. That is what I remember, ma'am. And then only, you know, like with the adequate practice, we were able to do this exercise on the pig.
And
So-
the wrap up should have certification at the end on that day. Only 8 candidates, I believe, we can print out, give them signed certificate, and take a picture. That will be a good thing at the end of the program. Just when day 1 ends, 4 candidates go away, give them the certificate at the end, and finish it. We can give them physical certificates.
The beginning that actually in India, we have two. One is Amrita and one is this Mangalore Enopoya. We're giving at present Intuitive is giving console certification from Amrita and Enopoya. And Amrita, I think they are planning to close down or they are planning to put it to the Faridabad campus. So at the moment it is Enopoya which gives the console certification. And for advanced robo, it is Ramaya because it has got cadaver. So once our program is running successfully, and if university feels like they're kind of like, you know, more interested with us, or we're having an MIO, or if they are interested, then we can slowly ask after about a year, if the program is running regularly, then I think we can convince the management to give us even cadavers also. Eventually, like on the long run, I'm talking about. Because we have the facilities even for cadaver in -8 degree.
Exactly. Let's have a slow start. Nice start.
I know.
And then we can...
So this is the next day. So it will be 1:30, it will be 2 o'clock because I'm extending for 2 hours, followed by same thing, video session, post-test, questionnaire, feedback and wrap up. And at 2 o'clock, there will be a working lunch in the campus along with the facility tour because facility tour, which has got an incubator center where you have ideas and things like that. I think I've already told Aruna about this. We have an incubator center, a research center. We have the comprehensive cancer center, simulation lab. So they can have all these tour campus. Now the requirements are SN requirements. That is the lab requirements are candidates should be getting their CV, permission letter from the AGRS after completion of level 1. These are the requirements. Scrubs and the OT crocs will be provided by the SN itself. A working lunch will be given in the university itself. Transport, because the problem here is it's about 45 minutes drive from the airport to the city, and again from the city to the campus it's about, again it's in the periphery, so it will take another half an hour drive. So transport will be provided from the accommodation to this one. From the airport to the accommodation, they have to have their own accommodation, will be booked by us.
Okay.
And that particular night they will be having a faculty dinner also on the day 1. So
So that people who finish there on day 1 are at faculty dinner, and most people will be coming the night before for their morning program.
exactly. So all the 8
Put it in the program. So put it in the program that actually, you know what? You can put it in the program that with the faculty dinner जो आप चाह रहे हैं ना छोटा सा interaction with the procedures. We can do it in the faculty dinner and let both the teams come together.
Mhm.
Okay, okay, yes.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
that दोनों दिन वो program half an hour और पूर्ण हो जाएगा. So dinner के साथ we can have, they can interact with the faculty, learn the procedure, everything and gone.
Yes.
ठीक है? ऐसा उसको redefine कर लो.
So, ma'am, like
Yes,
we have
yes.
this near live workshop, why can't one video be shown to them
Yes,
on
that's what I'm
how
saying.
the
During just before the dinner in the evening, we can do that.
we can do that, ma'am. That would be
Every-
nice.
both the sessions has got this video interaction, session and interaction with the expert
उसको
faculty.
common video interaction session कर दो on the night, in the night before between the two programs.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can save time, yeah.
Yeah, we can save time.
And
they
and make
and
it
the faculty
mandatory
also
for
doesn't have to do the same thing in 2 days time 2 times.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it will be
Yeah, fine.
mandatory for the candidates of day 2 to reach on day 1 evening. Okay,
They have
because
to,
at
otherwise
9
vomiting-
o'clock you cannot take a risk. I am
Huh.
late, I will be coming
Yeah.
late. Oh no, please reach a night before. And
Hmm.
transport from airport to campus is their liability. In campus, it is liability of the organization.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes.
These are the
Competition
points that
onwards,
Bashir,
like
you note all these things, huh? These all have to come up in the disclaimers.
Okay, now Anjum, can you go ahead with the finances?
Okay, so these are the things which will be covered during the program. And last is about the certificate, which I think I will do one and I will positively post it in the group.
Yeah.
Draft
And then
one,
we'll,
yes.
I'll draft one and I'll post it in the group because all of us can actually interact in the group.
Sure.
Common platform we'll have.
For the
Any other suggestions? But Anshumala madam, any suggestions? Anubhav madam, anyone? Anything?
नहीं
For
बहुत
the-
अच्छा है.
This looks good. This looks good.
For
Very
the
good.
university's name to be on the certificate, we have to have a MOU, right? Otherwise,
Exactly.
we
Yes, we can have an- otherwise, I think university, yeah, Vice Chancellor is our surgical oncologist, Dr. Vijay Kumar. He's a tough person to deal, actually.
Okay,
Ma'am
try.
will
Okay.
Ma'am will deal.
When the madam comes this time, probably we can talk to her.
He's
Or we
tough,
can
we will
have-
give him tougher.
Okay.
Ma'am पैसे बता दो.
हाँ, lay down some ground rules, and then we'll work. Okay. Tell the finances, Anjum. Come on.
About the finances, yeah. So it will be like 2 days, one on each day. Will come 2 lakhs plus GS, that is 18%, that is 2.36. For 2 days, 2 animals.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 2.36 and working lunch is included this. Next, accommodation in a 3-star hotel with 2 nights and breakfast. I've taken it as 2 nights, just to be
Yeah,
on
you
others,
have to
because
take
the
because
previous
it's possible that many of them will come for.
person comes, yeah, if he comes in the morning, they can come
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, because which is the airport? Mangalore.
Bangalore airport only, ma'am.
तो सब जगह से फ्लाइट बहुत ज्यादा होगी भी थी मैंगलोर के लिए.
Connectivity is good. Yeah, Hyderabad, there is direct. Bombay, Hyderabad. Otherwise, Bangalore is the transit if you're coming to miles. Whereas Bombay and Hyderabad, and yeah, it has got a direct flight daily.
I believe Kolkata now also
rest
has one
Bangalore-
Indigo.
Okay, go ahead.
Bangalore direct, is it?
Possibly. Indigo has one.
Bangalore airport. Next, faculty, external faculty, one faculty will be coming, will be providing single room for them. And for the 8 students, twin share 4 rooms. One exception I have put is the male. If one of them is a male, then we'll have to get another room for them.
There
So
will be
5 rooms
male.
for 2. Yeah. So 5 room, so I've taken it like, so 5 room for 2 nights will be 9,000. That is 4,500 per room. So 9,000 with breakfast will be around 45,000. Next, transport I'll not be giving from the airport till the accommodation, but of course from the accommodation till the campus and back will be provided, including dinners. So 2 cars, 2 trips is 3,500 per day Innova, which will come up 14,000. The faculty dinner I've kept around 20,000. So 8 students, 1 faculty, 2 days to this whole thing comes up to 3,50,000 and contingency of 50,000 I've kept. like for the rest of the things like faculty remuneration, all this has to be discussed yet. That is faculty remuneration, external faculty remuneration, Intuit resource person, are we giving him anything or not? Internal faculty, like do we want an anesthesia like in a robotic? Anesthesia concerns in robotic. I've already spoken to one of our senior anesthetists. He's a robot anesthetist. He's willing to give a 15 minutes talk with question answers.
I think chhod do.
I'm not-
Let's make it more practical. Let's not add too many talks there.
Ma'am, I cannot
that's-
understand the money bit because I'm very weak at maths. It's 3,15,000 plus 50,000. That is 3.65 lakhs for 8 students plus 1 faculty.
Yes.
So that will be per student or
No,
it
no.
will be
That's the
divided
total
by
cost.
9? That's the total
Yes,
cost.
total cost, if we include 50,000 is 3,65,000. मैं बढ़ा के ही बोलता हूँ 4 लाख है. 4 लाख को
हाँ,
आप
divided by
8 स्टूडेंट्स में डिवाइड करते हो 50,000 होता है. ठीक है, हमको
मतलब-
AGRS को भी तो कुछ बनाना है इसमें से. So lab, weight lab should minimum be charged at 75 to 1. That is what I believe.
Okay. Yeah, let me now give you
The
the.
cost.
Okay. So round figure, as Arunava said, holding this program for 2 days is roughly 4 lakhs. Okay. Now for the first program, I have already got the intuitive pay the AGRS 2.5 वो invoice raise हो गया है. Now what he said,
For this, madam.
yes, now listen to me. The story goes is they said I cannot give for animal lab immediately like this because उनका कुछ budget खत्म हो रहा था in December and they wanted to give. So on the name of our webinar, which we did, live, they have given to AGRS 2.5.
और वेबिनार में भी तो खर्चा हुआ है मैडम.
50,000.
अच्छा.
तो 2 लाख बचा. तो हमारे पास अभी इस फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम को करने के लिए 2 लाख है.
मैडम जीरो है. क्यों? Why are we downplaying our program?
इसको क्यों include कर रहे हैं?
Weight lab आप 10,000 में थोड़ी दोगे.
We have to continue the program. This time they might
Don't
give us.
downplay,
But
मैडम. सस्ता मत करो. एक
नहीं,
बार
देखो,
सस्ता कर दे उसको बढ़ाना मुश्किल होगा बाद.
नहीं सस्ता करने के सस्ता और महंगा का बात नहीं है. We are also charging from the same candidate 5 times in 5 different levels.
मैडम सब लोग ये नहीं भी कर सकते ना. This is an additional benefit. This is something you are getting add-on extra. तो आप बिजनेस क्लास में अपग्रेड करते हो फ्री में थोड़ी होगा.
Arunava, do you know वो Ahmedabad guy who's giving that certificate, how much he charges?
1.5 लाख.
वो Ahmedabad वाला?
GH ग्लोबल क्या एकेडमी.
क्या
1.5
पता.
लाख.
And वो अपना वर्ल्ड लैप्रोस्कोपी हॉस्पिटल दिल्ली,
2
डेढ़
लाख,
दो लाख.
2.5 लाख.
उनका भी प्रोग्राम 1 दिन 2 दिन का ही होता है.
हाँ, उसमें कुछ एनिमल लैब भी नहीं होता है, चिकन ब्रेस्ट होता है. एनिमल लैब शुड, मैडम उसको डाउन प्ले मत करो. पैसा है रहने दो. पर अगर पहले से ही कम कर देंगे ना, बाद में दे विल से ओके फर्स्ट बैच ने 30,000 में कर लिया, अभी आप 80,000 बोल रहे हो.
Okay, 75.
Yeah, lock
Yes.
it at 75. So 50,000 goes to the organization for organizing the program. At least 25 should come to the society.
the corpus and I think, yeah.
Okay, ठीक है. Fine. Agreed. I am very bad at asking money, so मैं हमेशा बहुत कम से start करती हूँ. But that's okay. That's why I need you guys like this.
डाउन प्ले करेंगे तो नहीं होगा. We are giving
और
something
लेवल
good.
अभी तक जो लेवल 1 किया उसके लिए उन्होंने कितने पैसे दिए अभी तक?
25,000
25,000 per candidate.
कितना?
only. 25,000.
But ऐसा है ना, देखो, that is what I was about to also. I'll leave this thought with everybody. That should we increase that because now we have to pay these Vishal
नहीं
surgical.
अभी नहीं मैडम, अभी नहीं. थोड़ा और दिन जाने दीजिए. लेवल 2 लॉन्च होने दीजिए. प्रोग्राम
Ma'am,
और चले.
Papa has done hospital management and he is very good now. He has already mastered hospital management
That is why
and
we
he
need
is
that
going
now.
to lead the way forward.
Okay, got it. Now 75
Level 1 is
candidate
have
pay. Now
level 1 is
Vijaya?
25
Vijaya,
Yes.
are you there?
and level 2
Hello.
50. देखिए मैडम, एंट्री ना हमेशा कम रखना चाहिए. एक बार आप एंटर कर गए तो MRCOG 1 costs very less. But MRCG 2 and 3 costs very more. Okay, so entry should always be attractive. एंट्री में आप 50,000 कर दिए तो कम हो जाएंगे लोग. पहले लेवल 1 कर लिया तो अपने आप लेवल 2 लेवल 3 करेंगे. And this is add-on, this is not
This level
compulsory or
3
anything.
is how much?
Huh?
What about level 3?
Level 3 is
three is how much?
1.5. 1.5. So level 3 is for surgeons who are already operating on the console. तो वो लोग 1.5 लाख रुपए आराम से दे सकते हैं.
Is what? Advanced is it? Level 3 is what?
Level 3 is the diploma certification.
On
पहले
laptop
वे-
only, ma'am.
Diploma
Rope
certification.
in
Do you
India.
give for them? Do you give cadaver or something? No, we don't.
No. That is a completely different module. There, the
So
practical
doctor
is
will go to
happening
their
in your OT.
What's my doc?
OT.
अच्छा ठीक है.
So you
So
are operating the
Vijay, are you
examiners
there?
doing this.
So roughly it comes up to 1.552, 2 or 2 and 75 in between, so almost 3 lakhs. So actually, if you're paying and getting a console certification, it comes up to 3 lakhs to intuitive.
Yeah,
You have to pay 3
exactly,
lakhs. So this
exactly.
putting the 7,
750 से $800 है अभी आजकल.
yes, comes up to 3 lakhs, yeah. So almost the same as you're paying 3 lakhs to intuitive and getting a console certification. But you're not able to sit in the console. It's
So
fun,
this
I guess.
program looks very nicely drafted and constructed.
Very well drafted.
छोटा मोटा इधर जो मैडम ने बोला है, we can do the modification, and if we can get the university tag on it, it will be the icing on the cake.
Talk to them, yeah.
So how long does it take, ma'am, for the MOU to be signed?
I'll have
पहले
नहीं, ये तो
बातचीत
पहले तो ये देखना पड़ेगा whether the university is ready or not.
नहीं तो ये मैम जो हमने अभी ड्राफ्ट किया है, अभी हमने जो स्लाइड्स देखी हैं, तो ये तो ऑलरेडी यूनिवर्सिटी वुड हैव अप्रूव्ड ऑफ इट ना, और दिस अप्रूवल हैज टू बी टेकन नाउ फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्सिटी.
नहीं, ये तो हमारा AGRS का ड्राफ्ट है.
Okay, so this now has to go to the university and they have to.
यूनिवर्सिटी अगर एक्सेप्ट करती है कि ये ठीक है, तो they may agree to put a job.
As of now, how I put it is
Is it?
University Hospital has got nothing to do with it. It is association is just outsourcing the animal lab. So
Yes,
no
yes.
interference I need from anyone. This is how I put it across the VC also, that I don't want any interference from anyone. Association is outsourcing the lab. They are paying the money, they're getting it done. So we are not
So-
interfering with their accommodation, with their
Right.
syllabus, nothing, no interference at all. Like,
But
you know, I
that's
just-
probably
So
better, no?
that-
Because otherwise, if we include university will also ask for some money, no?
money, yes.
Ma'am,
Definitely
then in
will.
that case, why do we need an MOU? Then we do it under the AGRS banner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't need an MOU for this. So it just continues as, the first level with AGRS and CERGS, level
Hmm.
2 plus minus, and this with AGRS under the AGRS banner.
That's right.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
So
तो
I will-
फिर
Actually, we don't need somebody's attachment all the time.
हाँ, तो फिर उसमें मतलब वो MOU वगैरह करने में फिर हम 2nd 3rd Feb को नहीं ये on the floor ला पाएंगे ना मैम.
Yeah, that's
उसमें
true.
फिर then there'll be a lot of hurdles to be crossed to put it
problem is
to
we
get
come
in action on the
code of
second.
stuff
Administration
with-
approvals वगैरह चाहिए होंगे फिर.
Okay. Point taken. So this stays as a AGRS program only.
Yes.
And we are paying
So,
for the
I
facility.
think Dr. Anjum has put it in a nice way that it's just the lab that will be used by AGRS.
Outsourced, yes.
Yeah.
Outsourced.
And
Tomorrow, see, another thing about it is that tomorrow, if we want to run, like there are so many candidates who are coming asking for it and all that. So if they're coming through AGRS and AGRS independent of this level, if we want to conduct a program, just like one day randomly in 6 months, or say one of our activities from the association, we can randomly pick up like this 8, 16 candidates, run a 4 days program and have animal lab like this and charge from them 1 lakh. Because there are like training courses for 4 days, they take 4 lakhs in Delhi and all like.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So my question is, if let's say I have done level 1, and will I be allowed to take up this course,
Yes.
or do I need level 2?
No.
So-
at least level 1.
I'm skipping
not
level
without
2.
level 1 at least.
So not without level 1, with level 1 plus I can take this
Yes.
course and
So
get
you
the
can take this
certification.
course
Right.
after level 1. You can take this course after level 2.
Okay.
And
But
After
after
level 3
level 1, I
नहीं
can
बनता.
take it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so you have to actually, you are committed to AGRS for at least 25,000 more if you want to take this course.
Okay. So, okay. I'm asking for my friend actually.
And in future, when both level 1 and level 2 are running, if there are 8 seats and there are मान लो 15 candidates who have applied, those who have done both level 1 and
Well,
level 2 will be given priority.
okay. So that is the future course.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I think I am very happy to see this actually.
Thank
Anshu
you.
madam is gone.
Anshu
Abhi
थी,
she just left. Just
अरे
check.
मैं बोलना था वीडियो के लिए चलिए अच्छा
इसीलिए
तो
left.
फोन करना.
अच्छा सुनो, अब अंशु
जी.
भी चली. अब कौन ये लेगा? Who will take this mandate की next year के क्या क्या होंगे webinars and when shall we do the near live session again? All those things बताओ.
मैम
मैडम
उसके
लाइव
लिए
करते
I think Dr. Rama and
Live
Dr.
पे?
Yogesh and Dr.
लाइव
Anshu
करते
all
लाइव
should be there.
सब लाइव कर रहे हैं मैडम.
ठीक है, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर प्लान करो कब करना है.
मैम बाकियों को भी होना चाहिए इसके लिए.
तो भाई बोर्ड मीटिंग तो बुलाती हूँ तो बाकियों को आना चाहिए ना. Okay,
True.
so many who all are, I think most of us are there on 6th in Hyderabad.
Yes, I am there, ma'am.
So 6th evening, please be here. Keep free. Dinner is on me, and there will be a board meeting.
Done. Is Arunava there?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are coming now on the 6th.
Yes. I'll be
So
there.
Dr.
I'm there, Rama
Anshumala,
is
Dr.
there.
Mala.
I myself, Rama, Arunava, Anshu, Mala, Anjum. मैंने पूरा गैंग को उसमें डाला है वर्कशॉप में. So ये everybody is there.
मेरा
Most
तो
of
कल
रोहित को भी बोला था but he cannot come. Yogesh I think is not there. But at least 6 of us will be there, so we can 50% quorum will be there.
I had one suggestion for the website. Now that we have a running course,
नहीं,
is
बोलो.
Bashir here? Bashir here?
भाई ऐसा है, बशीर कहाँ है?
Bashir not here.
बशीर के टीम से कौन है? पहले come on video.
Bashir is only there, ma'am, but he's not answering. He's there. Video
Bashir.
technology. I'll call him, ma'am.
Okay, Bashir, can I talk to you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
call him.
Okay,
I'm
बशीर
calling.
जी, अगर ये स्पीड पे काम करोगे हम लोग का, तो हम लोग कैसे करेंगे? 3 महीने से मैं बोल रही हूँ कि वेबसाइट को रैंप अप करो, राइट? ये सब इतनी सारी चीजें हैं, कैसे होगा बेटा? देखो, I know you are busy with events, but if you want to run a bigger company, you have to assign one person to our society, na?
Yeah.
वीडियो वाला जो वेबसाइट है, जो पेज खुलना है, वो मैं 3 महीने से तुम्हें बता रही हूँ. एंड आई कैन नॉट टेल दिस ऑन वर्ड, बिकॉज मैं बोलूंगी फिर आप कुछ करेंगे, फिर उसको करेक्शन कराओ. तो मैं बार बार बोल रही हूँ कि जिस दिन मेरे पास थोड़ा टाइम है, एक बंदे को लैपटॉप के साथ मेरे हॉस्पिटल में भेज दो, और वो हॉस्पिटल में आएगा तो मैं काम करती रहूंगी, बताती रहूंगी चीज को अपसेट करो, यहाँ वो डालो, ये डालो डालो. तो जैसे लास्ट टाइम एक बार याद है कौन आया था तुम्हारी टीम का, बिफोर द रोबो इन इंडिया, मैंने पूरा ठीक कराया था.
जगन.
करेक्ट. दी सेकेंड इज, एक बार आपके किसी जिसको थोड़ा कंप्यूटर का नॉलेज है, एक बार विजया के पास भेजो. हेल्प विजया टू मेक द ऑफिस कंप्यूटर इन अ लाइक एन ऑफिस, बाय मीनिंग दैट जैसे स्टार्ट फ्रॉम से जो हमारे इनिशियल जूम मीटिंग्स हुए थे टू एस्टैब्लिश द सोसाइटी, उसके रिकॉर्डिंग्स हैं मेरे पास, तो वो एक फोल्डर में जाना चाहिए. क्योंकि आज से 10 साल के बाद somebody wants to review कि AGRS थी क्या, किसने कब कौन मीटिंग में क्या बात किया, कौन सा रूल कब पास हुआ. तो ये सारा चीज ऐसे करके एक सीक्वेंस में विथ मिनट्स ऑफ एवरी मीटिंग, सारे मीटिंग्स रिकॉर्ड होते हैं अब. तो Vijaya is new to computer. She is very good, but she's new to computer. Can you assign some? You need not give the most busy man. Can you assign one person? चाहो तो उन दोनों को मेरे ऑफिस में ही भेज दो, मैं भी थोड़ा ओवरलुक कर दूंगी. तो ऐसे करके ना पूरा कंप्यूटर को थोड़ा ऑफिस की तरह सेटअप करा दो प्लीज, फोल्डर्स बना बना के, सो दैट व्हेन आई नीड टू गेट इनटू वेबिनार ऑन यूरोगायनिकोलॉजी, तो मिनट वो फोल्डर में गए तो मेरे को उसके सारे फैकल्टी मिल जाएंगे, सारे वीडियोस मिल जाएंगे, ऐसे करके। एंड देन हार्ड डिस्क भी मैंने खरीदा है, बैकअप भी करवा दो, क्योंकि कंप्यूटर किसी दिन क्रैश किया तो बैकअप नहीं रहेगा हम लोग के पास। दैट्स अवर, पूरी हमारी एसोसिएशन की धरोहर है वो। बाद में हमको कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आएगा कि क्या हुआ। एंड वी आर नॉट ऑलवेज देयर, है ना, पीपल विल चेंज।
Can we have a cloud account of our entire AGRS whatever email का होगा ना, cloud account Gmail का drive पे we can just put everything on the drive, because then that way it is much safer as compared to we have to
Yeah.
buy the storage, but it will be probably the safest because even hard drives can crash.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Bashir, will you next 2 or 3 weeks में work on this and
ओके मैम।
हाँ प्लीज।
OneDrive में बोल रहे हैं आप, OneDrive में आपको सेव रहता।
And for the website, I had just one suggestion. Can we create a tab or a flash or something called academia now? Because I want to, put up pictures of people who have already done the course, or even we
Yes.
can, Vijaya can ask them to write a testimonial about
Very good
level
idea.
1.
Not just
this-
write, they can even speak. हम रिकॉर्ड कर सकते हैं।
Yeah, record भी कर सकते हैं, recorded video भेज सकते हैं।
See, we have to make it more appealing. हम लोग का वेबसाइट अभी उतना अपीलिंग नहीं चल रहा है। So we are willing to give our ideas, but बशीर, तुम्हारे टीम से एक आदमी मुझे थोड़ा मुस्तैद चाहिए।
ओके मैम, डन।
लास्ट टाइम किसने भेजा, किसको भेजा तुमने?
जगन वो
जगन।
टेक्निकल।
तो जगन को लगाओ ना।
हाँ ओके मैम।
So keep
को लगाओ। तो मेरे को ही खाली बोलने का, रुनवा से कुछ आइडिया ले सकता है, रोहित को बोला था मैंने, सबसे आइडिया लेकर उसको जरा ठीक करो बेटा प्लीज।
ये जो कोर्स चला ना, उसका एक मान लो एक लाइक काइंड ऑफ एलुमनाई ना, एकेडेमिया, सो पीपल हु हैव डन इट, उनका फोटो क्रेडेंशियल्स डाल दो, लेवल 1 कर लिया, लेवल 2 कर लिया, समवन राइट्स अ टेस्टिमोनियल, पुट इट अप।
एक्चुअली नाउ दैट यू से एलुमनाई, हमारे नेक्स्ट रोबोगन इंडिया में इनका एक अलग से कुछ इवेंट होना चाहिए 1 घंटे का।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
एलुमनाई मीट,
एब्सोल्युटली, यस एब्सोल्युटली।
सी बिकॉज ये सब करने से क्या है, जो लोग करते हैं उनको लगता है कि हाँ हमने कुछ माने अच्छे लोगों के साथ एसोसिएट किया, कुछ हो
देयर इज अ ब्रदरहुड, देयर इज अ ब्रदरहुड,
Brotherhood,
दे
yes,
फील
yes.
And there
बिलोंग।
can be an alumni association. We can have, once a year, some kind of a program with them. See how far they've gone ahead,
Yes,
with robotics.
Yeah.
And
You can
the bond we can
host
build.
one in the ऋषिकेश,
with-
कॉस्ट भी
हाँ,
कुछ नहीं आएगा, यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल पे कर लो।
हाँ, बहुत अच्छा आइडिया है।
मैं तो वेट कर रहा हूँ कि ऋषिकेश में कोई प्रोग्राम नहीं हो रहा है।
अब इस साल होगा, 2024 is the year for Rishikesh.
ठीक है, we are waiting for it.
Yes, ma'am.
And
And,
now that you are online, can we decide कि अब हम लोग क्या-क्या वेबिनार 24 में किया जाए?
अभी नेक्स्ट हम फरवरी में करने वाले थे ना यूरो, इसके ऊपर newer advances, is that what we decided?
I think why don't we chalk out Vijaya, get in touch with Anshu and make a list na? Every alternate month we should do something. ठीक है? So December में अभी हुआ है तो February, April,
मैडम आई थिंक
अप्रैल,
June.
लाइव में वापस चलते, लाइव
अप्रैल में ना, वो अप्रैल में।
So decide April में, April के लिए था लाइव का।
लाइव का, ओके।
And same 5 centers across the country.
So how was this near live session
This was
received?
good, absolutely good. But
I
madam,
got
if you
positive reviews. I think we had about 250 people who logged in,
yes,
which is not bad actually on a working day.
मैडम मैंने आशावारी को फोन किया था for the same purpose कि how was the attendance, how was the stream, how was the flow of people going and coming out.
क्या
So
बोली?
she said, sir, we are doing it throughout the country, sir, don't hesitate for live. लाइव में ट्रैफिक बहुत ज्यादा होता है whenever doing it live. Next time आप लाइव का सोचो. That was her version because they are very experienced. They are doing it throughout the country now.
So I have also think they have sent me a proposal to give them some kind of block. 5 webinar, 2 live का 1 साल का कुछ cost. So do you think जो हम लोग का webinar जैसे हमने जो यूरोगैनिकोलॉजी किया, उनके प्लेटफॉर्म पे ही करें?
That is near live, madam.
हाँ नहीं जो webinars भी अगर हम लोग कर रहे हैं
अच्छा
तो
वेबिनार, webinar.
एक मिनट, let me just open that mail. मैं बताती हूँ उसने क्या भेजा है. What has she sent as a request? एक मिनट.
I will exactly. Sorry for the noise. I will exactly tell her words what she said कि सर अभी ना वेबिनार और नियर लाइव ये करने से लोगों को वही कोविड वाला फीलिंग्स आता है कि वही शाम को खोलो बैठो वही चल रहा है, people are showing. So when you're doing live, the traffic is much more, the interaction is much more. That is what she said. Christmas tree.
नहीं, हमको करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. वो तो we all had a little idea कि इतना गड़बड़ चल रहा है तो छोड़ देंगे अभी right now. I think by April it will settle down better.
हाँ,
We
again,
will know actually what the status is by April.
And जैसे वो मई वाला हम लोग ने किया था ना एकदम डॉट टाइम पर सुबह 8 बजे से स्टार्ट करके शाम को 5 centers was not a bad idea. 5 people will get a chance. People also can see different procedures. So decide some कुछ roughly dates decide करो.
कोचिन से अभी उर्मिला ने डाला है. She's doing a live robotic workshop.
अब तो सब इंडिविजुअल लेवल पे करने लग गए हैं.
Yeah, I know.
The question
It's like YouTube पे वीडियो डालो का अभी next version is to do live on LabGuru.
that is true. But see, doing through an association has a different value. And
Yeah, of course.
cannot stop anybody. So
No, I'm just giving an example कि people have started doing. ऐसे नहीं कि उनको नहीं करना चाहिए.
डायरेक्टली भेजा कि हम ये कर रहे हैं. हमने कहा करो. Who am I to stop anybody?
Yeah, of course, they should do.
आप म्यूट हो अरुणवा.
हम लोग जो वेबिनार होस्ट करते हैं उसका कुछ खर्चा आता है.
अगर if we do it through जो हमारा वेबसाइट है, अपना वेबसाइट है और ये वीडियो टेक्नोलॉजी, there is no खर्च. But if you do it through LabGuru, खर्चा है. So I want to understand. In fact, somebody should do this homework and see कि हमारा अपना जो हमने किया था जैसे यूरोगाइनिकोलॉजी वाला वर्कशॉप उसमें क्या
उसमें ट्रैफिक कितना था और एक बार इनके साथ
दूसरा
करके देखते हैं कि ट्रैफिक
we are not able to do too much of advertising also. Now, where is this video चला गया? Okay, Vijaya, can you respond to me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Yes. तो आज मुझे आशावरी ने भेजा है बिल, उसके साथ उसने लिस्ट भी भेजा है कि जो उसके पास उनके रजिस्ट्रेशन आते हैं ना, कौन रजिस्टर किया उस दिन. I'll send you that. ये हमारा जो डेटाबेस में चले जाना चाहिए.
Okay, ma'am.
जो बशीर ने डेटाबेस बनाया है, जो जब भी कोई प्रोग्राम होता है कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन जाता है तो पूरा डेटाबेस में जाता है.
Okay.
ये जितने लैब गुरु में आ रहे हैं वो सब ऐड होते नहीं जाने चाहिए. हमारा डेटाबेस है कितने का? Can you tell me?
Ma'am,
Database.
How many people are there in the database?
that's LabGuru ka, ma'am.
No,
नहीं
no,
बेटा, हमारा
generally.
AGRS का.
Generally about 800.
Generally नहीं. To write it down, this is your homework. You will find that out
Okay,
and tell
ma'am.
me.
Okay, ma'am.
और ये आया तो है बशीर.
Webinar, Eurogyne webinar, how many people are there?
I will find out with Bashir, ma'am.
हाँ. See, Vidya, now this is also your job. The minute a meeting is over, there has to be a wrap-up information from you.
Okay, ma'am.
What was the feedback? कितने लोग register किए? क्या हमारा database है? Database में कितने लोग add हुए? This is the debriefing, wrap-up program.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Write a thanks to all the faculty. Immediately mail जाना चाहिए. These are, I don't have to tell you now with every meeting.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
तो मुझे आप ये near live वाले का बताइए and find out what is our database. I will send you forward you the mail that Ashavari has sent. Make sure all these people get added to the database.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I don't think LabGuru will get us more people for our regular webinars than if we also make an effort. Isn't it? So I think regular webinar को तो LabGuru को देना बेकार है. Live workshop ठीक है. Because live workshop का expense भी अलग है उसका. Live workshop का expense हो जाता.
If we are doing 5 live workshop, we are promising them and they give us a discounted rate, that is beneficial for us.
5
But
workshops.
we not be doing 5 live workshops. No,
नहीं,
maybe
मैं
we
बोल
can-
रहा हूँ मैडम कि एक एक करके करने का हर बार वो लोग 5 लाख रुपया चार्ज कर रहे हैं। अगर 4 का वो लोग बोलते कि ठीक है 4 का 20 के जगह आपको विल गिव एट 15 है, दैट इज गुड फॉर अस। हम लोग उनको प्रॉमिस करते हैं कि साल में 4 करेंगे, सपोज जस्ट नंबर्स आई एम टेलिंग। If you give them in a block, that is what I suppose they are asking for.
With Lab Guru, the only thing we are giving that much money because we feel the market for us and they'll get us people. Is that correct?
Hmm.
Nothing more? Nothing more.
Absolutely.
So how did you feel about that fellow who came to give us a presentation on our Wogan India meeting? He also has some platform like this.
Mhm.
And he may be willing to
Yes.
work at a lower cost with us.
Yes, but how strong is his presence? That is what matters.
अब वो
Is he
मुझे
a
पता नहीं।
competitor? Is he a competitor of
Shall I
level?
give his number, give your number to him? एक बार आप भी बात करके देखो.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
Understand? Before we come to Lab Guru with a big amount, let's see.
Absolutely.
Because
Let
नया
us,
बंदा कभी-कभी effort ज्यादा लगाता है.
हाँ वो तो है, हमेशा लगाएगा,
Different हो जाएगा. अभी
हमेशा
तो
लगाएगा.
Lab Guru has become like daily everybody is putting something in Lab Guru. उससे मुझे थोड़ा इरिटेशन भी हो गया है. Too much हो गया है. वो पाठक नाम है उसका. क्या तो नाम था, कुछ सम पाठक नाम था. मैं उसका नंबर
There is a problem of growing in business. People start neglecting their customers. That is where it starts going down.
तो मैं एक बार वो पाठक से बात करती हूँ. And then I will give your number Arunava. आप भी एक बार बात करो, ठीक है? चलो. So okay, February में फिर क्या प्रोग्राम कर रहे हैं? Something on oncology because we already did something on urogynecology.
Okay.
Aruna will revise that program. Yeah, Anupma will devise that program. One of you.
Anyone, no problem. Let Dr. Anupama do it this time.
Anupma.
मैम which one? राजन बाबू और बहादुर?
तुम हो मेरे सामने तो तुम्ही को बोल रही हूँ.
Rajan Babu is NRI now.
राजन बाबू NRI हो गई है. हाँ.
ठीक है मैम, डन.
एंड उसको NRI वाला बेनिफिट्स भी चाहिए अब. ये प्रॉब्लम है. बट एनीवे कोई बात नहीं. तुम डिवाइस करो चलो फटाफट. एंड एक्चुअली क्या हो रहा है, दूसरा ये भी हो रहा है कि वी आर वेरी लेट इन स्टार्टिंग टू एडवर्टाइज इट. तो थोड़ा वी हैव टू मूव फास्ट. फरवरी का प्रोग्राम शुड बी रेडी बाय 6th of January. व्हेन यू कम इट शुड बी रेडी.
डन.
ओके देन गुड नाइट.
ओके मैम, गुड नाइट.
चलो अंजुम,
जाने से पहले अंशु मैडम, वीडियो सैक्रोकल्पोपैक्सी स्टेप वाइज प्लीज भेज दो. योगेश सर ने भी भेज दिया अभी.
हाँ अच्छा ठीक है.
अब तो तेरी लग गई. बट एनीवे अंजुम, आई एम रियली
सीरियसली बता रही हूँ, मेरा पूरा रेडी है सच्ची में. हमको भेजना है.
Just put a nice voice over, make it.
That is the thing.
tell
वो
the
नाइस
steps.
वॉइस ओवर के लिए ही अटका हुआ है वो.
आज
हो
रात को
जाएगा.
बैठ जाओ with your Apple Mac.
रात को when everyone is quiet.
मैम 15 अक्टूबर लास्ट डेट थी, 20 दिसंबर आ गया.
अनुपमा
मैम मैंने भी बहुत लेट दिया है. मेरा भी वॉइस ओवर पे ही अटक गया था और मैं हर बार वीडियो भेज देती थी विदाउट द वॉइस ओवर. फिर मैं डांट खाती थी.
वो मेरा एक्चुअली वो वॉइस ओवर का नहीं, मेरे को whatever I'm doing I'm not liking it. Just revising it, that's the problem. But ठीक है.
You can write the script and take help of AI also now. Tell your son, he will do it for you. It need not be your voice.
Yes.
नहीं, we'd like to hear.
बच्चों को पता होगा ज्यादा. बच्चों को अच्छा पता होगा.
चैट जीपीटी भी तो है.
नहीं, AI voice over is different. Chat GPT will give you the script that madam can write herself steps. And
Combine the two.
Yes.
Chalo, I think I must thank Anjum for all the efforts she's making.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
Very
I think none of us had to apply too much mind. Anjum ने सारा दिमाग लगा दिया है. तो अंजुम वही बस अब करो.
You're muted. Dr. Anjum, you're muted.
Post the certificate, ma'am. We'll see what to go.
एक क्या लिखना चाह रही हो लिख करके एक मेल कर दो. हम लोग
I'll put and then we will see what to
Okay.
do.
Mail it to everybody. Mail is always better than WhatsApp. I don't like WhatsApp.
All the best for first batch.
Yeah.
Yes, all the best.
ठीक है?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
एंड
you.
उसका पोर्टल फास्ट बनने का है। कैंडिडेट रजिस्टर कैसे करेंगे? फर्स्ट वाला तो भाई वर्ड ऑफ माउथ से 8 हो जाएंगे, नो प्रॉब्लम, बट उसका कोई पोर्टल पे एडमिशन फॉर्म बना के कराना है ना।
नहीं, फिर आप अकाउंट से लिंक कैसे करोगे? बशीरस टू वर्क ऑन इट,
वही तो कह रहे
उसी
हैं,
में, उसी पोर्टल में डालना है।
वही उसमें एक पेज बनाना
उसी
है,
पोर्टल
वहाँ
में
पे
डालना है, वहां से पेमेंट ऑप्शन,
करेक्ट
तब वो
करेक्ट,
डायरेक्टली बैंक को चला जाएगा।
बिल्कुल। ठीक है, चलो भाई, गुड नाइट।
गुड
Good
नाइट
night.
मैम, गुड नाइट एवरीवन।
मुंबई yesterday, didn't call you, sorry.
आप थी यहाँ पे?
I had gone there for the I Must program, advanced
हाँ,
gynecology
you were
वाला.
saying you're going to come. हाँ, correct.
I came early in the morning on Tuesday, left early in the morning on Wednesday, सीधे into the OT. I just came back. Bye.
My God. Chronic lack of sleep. How was Bodh Gaya and everything? Good?
वो तो अच्छा था. That was good. That was good
हाँ,
fun.
nice.
चलो, अच्छा सुनो बिफोर, ओके, कौन चला गया? अच्छा अंजू, तुम्ही को बताते हैं. नाउ यू सेड दिस टाइम सर यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू कम.
ये
एग्जाम है
वाले इस बार की सर नहीं, मैंने अभी डिसाइड नहीं किया मैं किस तरफ जा रही हूँ।
तो नहीं, तो सर जो है 8, 9, 10 है जून.
8, 9, 10 जून है।
हम्म,
हाँ, तो मैं दोनों कर सकती हूँ क्योंकि वो तो
दोनों
6,
मतलब
7, 8 है। क्यों मैंने सोचा 6 and 8 है। Are you sure?
क्या है?
6 to 8 वो यूरोपियन एंडोमेट्रियोसिस मीटिंग है।
चल मैं भी चलती हूँ तेरे साथ.
वो हाँ,
भेज उसका एड्रेस.
बुकारेस्ट में है, बुकारेस्ट, रोमानिया।
हम लोग अब तो एनीवे हम लोग रूम पार्टनर हो ही गए.
यस।
एनीवे
तो एक शेंगेन वीजा लगेगा, वो सब जगह जा सकते हैं, कोई बात नहीं।
ठीक है, परफेक्ट. सो उसका तुम भेजो. अगर 8 को मैंने, क्योंकि लूसी को लिखा था, एंड हमने बोला इस बार हम लोग 11:30 से 1:30 वाले स्लॉट में बात करेंगे, सुबह 8 बजे वाले में नहीं.
हम्म,
तो उसका आया कि वी हैव बुक्ड द स्लॉट, यू टेल द प्रोग्राम. So what program should
fantastic. No, so we should we'll have to put it up for everyone to decide कि उनको क्या present करना है.
नहीं,
I mean, we
2
have to
घंटे
give
का
the
प्रोग्राम
choice
है.
ना, who wants to come.
ठीक है, तो मैं बात करके देखती हूँ. बट कुछ ऐसा है ना कि एकदम रैंडम टॉक्स देना बेकार है. कुछ हम लोग ऑर्गेनाइज करके देना चाहिए इंडिया से. तो थिंक ऑफ समथिंग दैट इज वन थिंग. और उल्टा मैंने उनको ये भी लिखा. मैंने कहा व्हाई डजंट सर्ज मेंबर्स कम एंड मेक वन सर्ज सेशन इन एवर AGRS. Why should we be going to their meeting all the time present in India? Let them also come. तो वो लोग सोच रहे हैं ऐसा, उनको किसी ने ऑफर नहीं दिया.
Nice.
मैंने कहा आप भी आके हमसे मिलो. Your members will meet, our members will get to know you. Why should only be one way traffic? So on principle they have liked the idea, because उससे क्या होगा? We don't have to pay them anything. We don't get paid. Registration fee रहता है हमारा. Isn't it?
Correct.
So maybe
What
10 of them-
about your what about these people, your Asians? आप अभी उसकी chairman बन गए ना?
अभी मैं elect हूँ.
Very
My
nice.
tenure will start in 2025.
Oh,
In fact,
okay,
it
but yeah.
was such a pleasant surprise. मैं बोध गया में उनका board meeting attend कर रही थी. And I didn't know about it, so they just proposed and it passed. ऐसा
The divine intervention happened.
एकदम divine intervention हो गया. उनको भी मैंने बोला है कि आप ASGRS का भी सेशन करो यहाँ.
हाँ.
But they have to come back to me.
That will be actually adding a lot of value to the whole quality of
लोगों
the
का in India.
meeting, because नहीं तो हम लोग बात करते रहते हैं.
Correct. So उससे
वो-
क्या होगा? तुम्हें so many international speakers मिल जाएंगे without paying any money.
Correct.
So then we can extend it to Friday. ये सेशंस हम Friday रख देते हैं. Saturday Sunday वो हमारा सेशन अटेंड करें. क्या लगता है? आइडिया अच्छा है ना?
Good.
आइडिया मैंने
good.
फ्लोट कर दिया है. अभी देखो उसका रिस्पॉन्स क्या आता है.
चलो, that's nice.
अच्छा सोच के मुझे बताना
ठीक.
मैड्रिड के लिए.
मैं आपको ये वाला भेजती हूँ, जो एंडोमेट्रियोसिस का जो
हाँ.
है बुकारेस्ट में, उसका ब्रोशर भेजती हूँ आपको, फिर देखिए आप. और फिर आपने you went through that questionnaire. Do you want to start that? No.
I do want to start it, but just give me ये वीकेंड वाला टाइम.
हाँ, ठीक है.
ये क्रिसमस वाले टाइम पे मैंने 3-4 दिन थोड़ा
My
time
these
चाहिए.
two fellows are leaving now. 31st
नहीं,
December
नहीं,
उनका लास्ट है.
क्या नाम है?
नए 2 आ रही हैं. हाँ,
हाँ, नहीं वो क्या नाम है? दिव्या नहीं,
हेमा.
हेमा, मैंने हेमा को कहा कि देखो तुमने ये किया है, ये काम छोड़ना नहीं. I will put my fellow who is also working on this. I said, even if you guys leave, in the next 3-4 months, you can compile the data, write it and send it. No, नए को क्यों लगाना है इसमें? So हमारे वाले के साथ भी मुझे बैठना है. I'm just trying to, because हम लोग का questionnaire was slightly different than your questionnaire. But
This is a validated questionnaire.
हाँ, तो उसको मेरे को, क्योंकि तुम्हारा जो है validated questionnaire है.
वो हमने we got the permission from them and we took it.
हाँ, so validated questionnaire है ना, तो मैं अपने वाले questions को उसी set पे करा करके पेज करवाती हूँ. वो हो जाने से then joint we can get the statistician. I'm catching hold of a statistician also.
मेरा एक पब्लिश हो गया, मेरी MBBS स्टूडेंट ने किया था, अवेयरनेस अबाउट रोबोटिक सर्जरी इन जनरल पेशेंट्स अटेंडिंग गायनेकोलॉजिकल OPD.
Wow.
So she had a small questionnaire. She gave everyone who came to the gynec OPD, बैठ के वहां सबसे भरवाती थी. What do you think about robot, this, that, वो पूरा, वो भी एक validated questionnaire ही है. तो उसके results में lot of people, according to the level of education, of course, not necessarily were knowing more about robotics. People who had somebody in the family knew more about it. Some people thought of it as being something totally different. So वो, they were worried about, anxious about it. वो पूरा एक, she has 250 लोगों का उसने questions किए. और Foxy के journal में finally अब publish हो रहा है, accepted.
Very nice.
Nice, no? So that's also very nice. I told Into SSC, तुम लोगों को ये nationwide कर देना चाहिए. I mean, this is, I've done it on a small level and see the results. So you know, you should think about it. So it's good.
अब इंट्यूटिव वालों की तो चल पड़ी है, उनको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
Yeah, उनको नहीं कोई फर्क पड़ता.
चल अच्छा.